Hey guys, Roadrunner here. Got the house to myself. Mom and Dad went to work. My sister and my nephew went off to Houston for whatever reason. They won't be back until Christmas Day, I believe. I've been doing a lot of thinking the last couple of days, which is very dangerous. And I've been thinking I want to go ahead and try to challenge myself. And I might have brought this up in an old video. I don't exactly remember. But I want to go over and challenge myself to actually live off grid from people for a certain amount of time, whether it's 6 months, whether it's a year, or something like that. And I've been practicing bushcraft and survivalism for a number of years, so it's really not that scary, so to say. I mean, I'm not gonna be some yuppie who lives in a house who just, get down, Tom, who just automatically sees, some Bear Grylls or Naked and Afraid survival bullshit on TV and say, I could do that. No, I spent a lot of time over the last several years trying to learn how to actually, make shelters, start a fire, how to hunt, how to fish, how to do this, how to do that, etc. And I see a lot of people who actually do challenges. Some will go out there for a month, some will go for 6 months, and some will go for a full year. And to be honest, I think I'd rather do it for from about 6 months to a year. And I feel like the only way to do it freely is to go off to a national forest. So, with that in mind, what national forest would I want to do it in? Well, there's only a couple of national forests I've actually been in. One I actually have on video, which would be the Rio Grande National Forest, which is where I got the idea of doing this. And problem is that it's going to take us some time, obviously, to get back to Colorado, and I got to deal with all the same old people again. And getting into Rio Grande National Forest is going to be a pain in the ass because I either got to hitchhike it or I got to walk all the way from Alamosa to the entrance of Rio Grande and then walk another God knows how many miles to the place we're gonna go. We're gonna go all the way back to the place where we filmed, and I know where it's at. I got it on Google Maps. I was able to find it, but it's gonna take us hours, maybe a couple of days, just to walk over there. Which I mean, that's not bad, so to speak. I know the way there. It's just, it'd be nice if I had a bike or like a donkey or something. Which is another thing. I'm thinking of. I know this sounds crazy. Everything I say is crazy, but I wouldn't mind having a donkey. I really would like to have a donkey, either a donkey or a horse, hell, even a goat and a chicken. I'm just saying, it would be really, really nice to have, you know, something else aside from dogs. And I love my dogs to death. I always have. But, a donkey can help carry stuff, a horse I can ride, a chicken can give us eggs, and the goat can give us milk. The problem is not acquiring the animals. There's people here who are trying to get rid of their chickens and their goats and donkeys. I know a guy in East Texas, he's giving away a donkey for free. But point is, my problem is that I gotta pay money to the vet to declare whether or not that animal is actually healthy enough to be going over state boundary lines. And that costs so much money, and that's what I fucking hate. But anyways, besides, back to the topic. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the Rio Grande National Forest, and I'm going to try to challenge myself. And if you ever hold down using Google Maps, if you hold down, in the middle of nowhere on some road or whatever it is, if it's not on a road, if it's in the middle of the woods or just wherever, uh, it comes up. It comes up with the location, the name of the location, but by the numbers, like so and so north, so and so east or west, or however that crap works. So I'm gonna leave the location of it written on a piece of paper with detailed plan of what I'm doing to my mother and to other certain people. the location number of where we're gonna be at. So if something does happen and nobody can find us after a certain amount of time, they can just go over to the location and they know where to find us. But I mean, I'm still trying to get everything planned out. I got maybe 70% of what I think I need, and everything else I'm gonna have to try to acquire it on our way up there, which means I gotta make more money on the way up there. I gotta go to all these places to get what I need. I'm planning on getting my hunting and fishing license, and I think there's some fish there that I don't like. They let you fish for trout, and I think you don't actually have to have a license for trout, but you can only get trout. You can only have 4 trout a day or something like that, or two, 3, or 4. It depends on what part of the state you're in. So, yeah, I mean I guess that's what we got going on, and I think the next 2 videos I'm gonna do is all the stuff like my main pack. I'll be doing a tour of that, and then I'll be showing my new updated EDC gear that I got with the M60 camouflage BDU jacket. So I hope you guys enjoy. Just a little update. You know, if anybody got any comments, any suggestions, any ideas, as long as it's not hateful and is, you know, as I like to say, constructive criticism, I guess you could say, I will be happy to read it and reply. Anyways, I gotta go. I need to get some stuff done. See ya.